Hello, YouTube. It is I, your bi-weekly host on this channel for Pookie. My name is Taylor, and I am a author, a reader, a podcast host. I'm here on YouTube, and bookstore owner. I own a bookstore. I own my own bookstore. Her name is Books Plus, and she opened last Sunday. It was very important that she opened on January 4th, 2026. And so she did. And she's been up and at 'em for a week now. And I literally love every single moment of this journey. Buying books, talking with authors, like I am obsessed. Paying for their books and then getting it shipped to me, So as you may or may not know, 2025 was a shit show. In a multitude of areas, but specifically for me in bookstores, I just did not have a good time. Or they didn't have a good time with me. I don't know. But it was dead ass. I knew in life I wanted to own my own bookstore, but I thought it would be straight to a storefront, and it's not. It turned out to be straight to online and pop-ups and whatever. I think that's a little bit easier for me because it's like kind of taken off the stressors of having to come up with a bookstore and a storefront. Right now I just have a bookstore and I'm like hee hee ha ha, and then when the storefront comes, it will be separate. I won't be stressing about multiple things. So yeah, I always knew I was going to own a bookstore, but yeah, honestly, I met Jocelyn Soto at the event I was at last year, Love and Tech, and she was amazing. I forget who, but another author was like, hey, talk to Jocelyn. She already has a bookstore. She's doing really amazing with it. Talk to her. And so I did, and she was just so forthcoming with information and things to do. And then she was like, girl, let's get on Skype and talk. Skype? Does Skype still exist? Let's get on Zoom and talk all about it. And so we did, and that just really got the ball rolling. And I am forever indebted to her, forever thankful for her. I cannot wait to continue to brag about her, not only her bookstore or her books that I can't wait to have in my store, but just like a great individual, because like I have learned last year, the book community isn't always as inviting as it appears to be, or as I thought it was. Even before I was like dead ass serious about opening my bookstore in a month and a half, I would just like talk to other bookstore owners, just like trying to see what it was like, if they have any advice, and besides Amethyst. But a lot of them would be like, Google it. And I'm like, there's a lot on Google. Like, how do I break it down? And that was very distressing and weird and sad. And I was just like, okay, so what Books Plus is online right now could have been the biggest shit show. But it's not. It's perfect. And I'm perfect. And Jocelyn's perfect. And Amethyst is perfect. And like I teach my nieces who are 4, 3, and 1, sharing is caring. And they know that front and back. Like anytime one of them tries to not share, they're like, sharing is caring. And then they share it. And I just don't understand how others don't know that. I don't know. it was painful, but I'm just so happy I got through because it was very discouraging. I was like, fuck. Like I could not imagine what Books Plus website would look like if it wasn't for Jocelyn. And I just thank her a million times because I'm always in her DMs like da da da, and she's like da da da, and I'm like, great. But Books Plus is the name of the game. In my unpopular opinion, there's a lot that books go with. Books plus blankets, books plus candle, books plus a reading chair. Like, there's always something that a book is added to. So that's where it came. That's where Books Plus came from. And for my bookstore specifically, I want to cater to authors, indie authors, INDIE authors, indie authors, INDY. I live in Indiana, Indianapolis, Indiana. Like, the fact that indie does not do enough for indie authors, because like the marketing is there, the taste is there. Like, anyway, I will be there for indie authors, INDY authors. I want to see us. I want to see it all. And I will definitely have a lot, like, is it a lot? Just like the proper number of BIPOC authors. I worked at a bookstore last year, and the representation of BIPOC authors was abysmal. Like, I was just like, And then I would recommend BIPOC authors, and they would get them, and those books would be off the shelves immediately because I know what but it didn't click to like do more authors of color. So I will definitely go above and beyond to make sure I have authors of color, because there's no because. It's written, so have it. Anyway. Not only will my book stock be BIPOC, but my novelty items will also be BIPOC. Like, yeah. I just really enjoy making my own rules. This is how it should have been from the beginning, people. But I am the kind of book person, well, like person in general. I don't really believe in gatekeeping. I believe sharing is caring. I believe in collaboration and community, and so that is where Books Plus will be, where it's BIPOC authors, local authors, indie authors. Obviously, this is a dream come true, and I'm super duper excited. I just really want to stay present in this year because storefront will be here before we know it, come hell or high water. But what I'm really excited for this year with Books Plus is Indianapolis has like this annual indie bookstore book crawl, where like the readers of Indianapolis visit as many independent bookstores in the area as possible. And I will be on the trail, I will be on the passport, and I just find that to be beautiful and amazing, and I can't wait. And there will be a balloon arch. So yeah, I am just very excited to have this opportunity to do things my way. And I really hope it is, what's the word? I really hope it is, this happens all the time. It is conceived. But I just want to be in this community, grow this community. I want to listen and hang out and be cute and fun. So that's the vibe. And if any indie authors are listening and they're like, oh my God, I am an indie author, I'm a BIPOC author, I will have like a author wholesale-ish form in the bio so that you can be a part of the movement. I'm really, really, really happy about this. I think there's a bookstore in South Bend, a black-owned bookstore in South Bend, and I think all she does is like either Black authors or BIPOC authors, and I found that to be amazing, because it's South Bend. Is it South Bend? Yes, it's South Bend. And I don't know if South Bend is mainly like predominantly Black, but like they are doing the damn thing, and they almost closed, but the community rallied behind them and bought all the books so that they could stay open, and they've been open. So I just think that is really beautiful, and it just goes to show that readers want to read books, all genres, all colors. So, and it's just, like, honestly, for me as a reader, going to the bookstore and seeing like the same 5 authors that are like featured really, really, really stresses me out. Because if I went to one bookstore and I'm trying to think, okay, I'm gonna say like the 5, and like I'm a romance girly, so like the 5, it'll be like Emily Henry, Christina Lauren, who else? Jimenez. She's a white lady. She's Italian, so she's a white lady. Her husband is whatever. I don't know. There's 2 more. I'm just making her up. I don't really find that. Maybe Catherine Center and Tessa Bailey. Let's go with Tessa Bailey. They are always front and center in every store, in every romance. And I'm just like, I surprisingly have never read a Tessa Bailey book, and I read one Catherine Center book. So I don't know, like I just need a variety of people. So like when it comes to those people, I think I will have Emily Henry because she is, oh, and Christina Lauren. Those are my besties. But I will have Emily Henry because she's like adjacent. She lives in Cincinnati. I'm in Indy. We're like, but like outside of that, you will see books and authors that you have probably never seen before. And like myself included, because one, I'm mainly focusing on indie authors, so you definitely probably haven't seen a majority of my stock, but let it be known they cute as fuck. Like right now, look at these, or look at these, because it's have a sprayed edge. But yeah, Auras of the Fallen Stars, fantasy, gorgeous, and it's sprayed. Like stop. This is a work of poetry. Stop. Hockey romance. Stop. And then this is like one of the greatest things I have ever seen. I cannot wait to get my eyes in this. I don't know. I saw it and I was like, I need all of them. Thank you. And it's book 1. So I don't know where it goes from here, but I'm on a dog on it. And like I said, ooh, I'm gonna need to write to her because it's a belt. It's a belt. Okay, I just wanted to write to her because I like that she had like a header, like a chapter header picture, but it's a belt. Oh my God. Like I said, my novelty items will be BIPOC. We got some stickers. We need this now and forever. BRB, I'm manifesting. You know, this is just mood. And mood part 2. So I really hope this goes over well, and I'm pretty sure it is and will be, especially when it comes to my indie authors, because there is a local bookstore in Indianapolis that like features indie authors on the weekends, and I was actually there once for my book, and Jordan Klepner was there, and I like made a very strong suggestion for him to buy my book, and he did. But outside of him, the people who came in and like talked to me, they were like, oh, you're local, oh, you're indie, and you wrote this book, bet, here's my money. So it's, I don't know if it's indie specifically, I'm just say it is because the wording works perfectly. But people want to read indie books. And booksplusindie.com is here for you.